Alright, guys. So, time to go against the Cavaliers. And win. Yes. Yes.
Added some flavor to mine.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Pistons in Detroit. For Detroit, they come into this game following a loss to the Warriors. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. We're going to be watching Kyrie Irving tonight, fellas. Here's a guy who can just dazzle you with his ability to break down a defense. Is he the best ball handler in the NBA right now? Well, it's a tough question.
Well, if he's not the best, he's right up there.
Yeah, well, that's true.
He's
obviously
certainly in the top 2, 3.
Who else?
Stephen Curry.
You know what I'd like to say about Steph?
What's that?
He makes it look effortless.
Listen, Kyrie doesn't get enough credit for how strong his fundamentals are, but you know why I really like Kyrie, Kenny?
Why?
Jersey's in the building.
Oh.
Jersey, stand up.
I don't know. His dad
Jersey
from New York,
is in the building. His dad's not from New York. Cut it out. No, he's not.
From New York.
He works in New York.
No,
he's from Jersey. I used to
from the Bronx.
babysit him when he was little.
That's
The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. There's no better time of year than the holiday. And we've got time for a quick
guys, time to win this.
Well, Cavs head coach.
Thanks, DA. Certainly a lot expected of everybody in Cleveland. Midway point of the season, games starting to add up now, Doris. How do the players keep the mental side of their game sharp and efficient?
I think the veterans have.
Is checked in for Lou. Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland. Williams comes in for Kyrie Irving. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. It's Love and Fry, the sharpshooting big man. And it's Williams at the one spot. And the call will be against Perez. That is his first foul of the game. Jefferson dishes to Anderson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Screwed myself right there.
Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to McCallum. Now Prez. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Golden State Warriors.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Well, it's no doubt. It's so much easier to run your offense if the defense is not trying to take away any of your options.
Johnson kicks to McCallum. Here's Prez. It's holding by Fry.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Yeah, seriously get a shooting foul.
He's fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And LeBron James achieving the highlight of his career, helping lead the Cavs to their first title in franchise history, and Cleveland's first title in over 50 years. Really hard to overstate what it meant to the city and his legacy.
Come on.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
What?
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Morris. McCallum, the pass to Prez. He kicks it to McCallum. The Pistons working the ball around now. Johnson dishes to Prez. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Right through the D for the layup. Prez has got his first 2 points.
That is pure muscle from Perez, not letting anyone get in his way on these shots.
James outside. Outside Williams. They set the pick. Off the pick.
There we go.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers.
All right.
He sat us down, maybe right before the first practice.
And when someone like LeBron talks about what you... A different look here for the Pistons.
Ooh, we're not that far behind.
Marjanovic checked in for Andre Drummond. Prez comes in for Aaron Baines. Marcus Morris is checked in for Stanley Johnson. And it's McCallum in for Reggie Jackson. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Chris Anderson is checked in for Fry. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. LeBron's checked in for Richard Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in for J.R. Smith. And
good.
so in
I
the game for the Cavaliers,
I should actually try to get
LeBron
that.
is the 3 with Tristan Thompson the 4. Irving is out there with Williams. And it's Anderson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Caldwell Pope kicks to Marjanovic. Yep,
Nope, still got it.
goes.
You know, just simple recognition of a size mismatch and going up strong.
Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Detroit shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line
I tried to do
tonight.
that for.
And the Cavs are clearly an elite offensive team. Defensively, they've been a little more vulnerable. Doris, how do they make strides, you think, at that end of the floor?
Well, Kevin, part of it is simply
That's a good
focus and the will to improve. Players like Kyrie Irving and Tristan Thompson are great athletes, and they can improve on that end. I think they've needed another wing stopper who can space the floor as well.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kyrie Irving was a virtuoso ball handler when he came into the league. He could penetrate at will and get to the rim. But with all the injuries over the years, he's made an adjustment to that. He said, I enjoy finishing around the big men, but honestly, I'm trying to stay off the floor. I'm not going to stop trying to get to the basket, but with the big men we have, I don't have to do it every single time. We all learned that lesson over the years, Kevin.
Pay the price going in there, don't you, D.A.? Thank you. Morris right side. Dishes to Prez. Back to Morris. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. McCallum misses. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Hitting a high percentage of his shots. He's been a real catalyst for their success.
Morris passes to Prez. Here's Marjanovic. Banked in off the glass. Marjanovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Thompson. Another shot. In the first half.
Halftime. Oh, we were winning this time.
Let's go, gentlemen. We still have one more half. Our defense.
Welcome back, everyone. The lights of Motown reflecting brightly off the Detroit River. And a different look here for the Pistons.
Man, it's a close game.
Marjanovic checked in for Drummond. Prez comes in for John Lewis. Morris is checked in for Harris.
Could change
and it's
Billy
Johnson in for Contavious Caldwell Pope. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. And it's Williams in for J.R. Smith. Prez, he's in at power forward. Johnson is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Morris in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Irving kicks to Williams. Feeds it to Fry. Irving with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Add another triple to their second half total.
I mean, since the break, they've been unconscious from distance.
Johnson outside. Back to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Cleveland with it. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Fry. There's the screen. Detroit with the rebound. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Jackson misses.
Wow, that was a good swipe.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fry, good.
The long arms of Fry really uses his length well inside.
Pistons trailed by 3. And here's Jackson. He's got 17. In the corner, it's Morris. And another 3 for Detroit.
And
yeah.
The road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And you love the heart, the fire they've shown.
I didn't catch it.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter.
Am I going to get played? Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, we're winning.
15 seconds left in the game. So on the floor for Cleveland, sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo.
Like this.
LeBron and Love, the 2 superstar forwards. And it's Fry in its center. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge.
Not a bad win right there. Yeah, we're getting almost close to our next upgrade, too. I didn't cause those turnovers. I never had the ball when the turnovers happened. Is it my fault somehow? I don't know a lot about basketball, guys. But I don't think it was my fault. I mean, they didn't really. I don't think we even got one in this game. That's a pretty good game for us. Defense upgrades a lot of stuff. How much do we have right now? Ooh, a lot. So they pass reception. Block, shot contest, steal. Just helps it all. It just helps a lot. How much is it again? Oh yeah, we still need a lot more. Ooh, what do we got here? Alright, sweet. Got a win, sweet, that's good. Not gonna do any of that, just go right for the Bucks, I guess. Yep, we'll go right for the Bucks. Let's win another game in a row.
What's up, y'all? This is Zach Levine here.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
With Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Aristotle, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Detroit Pistons. And guys, for the Pistons, the season hasn't gone as smoothly for them as I'm sure they hoped it would. The good news is we still have a good chunk of it left to play. But if they're going to make a run, they better do it soon. Jason Kidd and winning have gone together throughout his entire playing career. And it's been the case so far with his coaching career as well, hasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, it reminds me of the great Phil Jackson. He could be tough on his players, but he's really fair with them. values defense and playmaking from his group.
Yeah, one thing you could say about Kidd, earlier on in his coaching career, that teams tended to overachieve. But now he's exceeding expectations.
This kid can coach.
Even though they're like getting killed right now. But
all valid points. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Why are you always kidding around?
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Milwaukee Bucks are ready for this thing to get started. Happy holiday. Now it's sent down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines.
They're doing better than this.
All right, thanks, D.A.
Oh, let's get ahead.
And it's the Pistons. Franz is checked in for Lure.
Oh, we are ahead. Sweet.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Parker and Monroe together inside. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo, and it's Dellavedova in at the point guard.
I did not know what was going down there.
Here's Caldwell Pope, offline with his three. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Parker. Here's Monroe. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Monroe's got his first bucket in this one. You look back on the history of the Bucks, and it's just so rich with some of the biggest names in NBA history. So many great names that got their start or played some great basketball.
What happened?
For the Bucks.
Well, two of the biggest names in the history of the game. I mean, when you talk about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and the big O, Oscar Robertson, you don't get any bigger than those two names. You also have some of the great two guards that have played in this league, Ray Allen and Sidney Moncrief. You get the feeling that a few of the current players could end up being viewed as all-time great Bucks as well, particularly Giannis Antetokounmpo and Jabari Parker certainly have the ability to maybe get to that ring of honor in Milwaukee.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Misses off the right iron.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
He dishes it to Drummond. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, it didn't take long for everyone to recognize that Andre Drummond was going to be a dominant rebounder in this league. He just inhales everything within his reach out on the floor. And then he's got that great blend of length and strength to get after every miss. Incredible feet and hands to go along with that. And this is a guy that just has superstar written all over him.
Middleton outside. Monroe against Drummond. Monroe, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Jackson, defended by Dellavedova. Fred. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And it's hard to stop talking about Drummond. The rebounding, of course, helps him get the easy points when it comes on the offensive end of the court. Greg, a terrific offensive rebounder.
It's almost like a feedback loop with him. I mean, you get an offensive board, he gets an easy score. He starts getting on a roll, and then the next thing you know, he's blowing up for a 20-20 game.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Marjanovic checked in for Andre Drummond. Morris comes in for Tobias Harris. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Reggie Jackson. No one near Teletovic as he lets it go.
Wow.
The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Okay, every time I try to do that, I get bad. It never works out for me. I foul.
Pistons trail by 14 on the wings. Caldwell, Pope, and Harris. Prez out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Man, I like to see Prez get aggressive inside. Really determined to score when he gets that close to the rim.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. In the corner, it's Harris. Fires the three. They get it back. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Pistons.
And this is a team that is so comfortable with that mid-range jump shot. There are a lot of folks who would say that's living dangerously, that it's a bad idea to rely on those 10 to 20 footers, but they've got players with the talent to knock those down consistently.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Chris Middleton has become an elite help defender, but he's soft-spoken. He's become more vocal on the court, and that is not by coincidence. You know, Jared Dudley told me this story a couple of years ago that Coach Kidd told Dudley during practice, stop talking. I want Middleton to talk. And now Middleton's communication is taken off. Coach Kidd said his communication is something that never comes up. When you're looking at his growth, it's not just his game, but his leadership is taken off. Kevin?
Well, thanks to Ye, he's truly a great two-way player. A terrific find for Milwaukee. And here is Carter Williams. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And stolen by Drummond. And there's the 3-second violation. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference
I don't get it
and
at all.
Everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And of course, Detroit, 7 games back.
And I think for the Pistons, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
Here's Dellavedova.
Boy, his struggles continue here in the second quarter.
Caldwell Pope with some nice D. The feed to Jackson. From the corner. A second chance effort. Drummond. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Carter Williams with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
Come on.
Shot from 12. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Pistons trailed by 14. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's Prez. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And how about the precision there of Prez, keeping his balance and getting the shot off despite the obvious contact.
John Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Bucks leading by 11. There's the pass to Carter Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Don't know why I supposed to watch it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The fader. And the shot is long.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Here's Prez. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the...
That was a long second half. Not first half.
On, guys.
Second quarter.
Take it off. Our defense.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And then for Milwaukee, John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Plumlee comes in for Jabari Parker. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got John Henson. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Plumlee in at the force. 5 to shoot. Here's Prez. The lead now cut to single digits. Prez has got 8 points.
Even when contested, Prez buries these interior shots. He's got a high motor, and he's got a lot of confidence in his ability to score.
There's the dish to Henson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And John Henson has been a player who can start for a team in short spells, but he seems to have found his niche as a threat off the bench in either post position. Very efficient as a scorer, and doesn't need a lot of touches to thrive.
And Kevin, I think that's a big plus with him, that he can play either post position quite well. He's 6'11", but has the foot speed to guard both centers and power forwards. And I don't think he'll ever be a star, but you know, he's a player every coach enjoys having. He gives you winning ingredients and attributes.
In the corner, it's Morris. No good from the wing.
Even blocked, trying to get them offensive rebounds.
Milwaukee leading by 9. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Teletovic passes to Plumlee. Back to Teletovic. And the Bucks miss again. Middleton against Johnson. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And the wide open shot from Morris. And it's off from 3-point range.
All right, last round.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with...
Understand something. Keep talking on the defensive end.
Oh, he won. Sweet.
Take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd...
It's better when we win. Oh, because I left the team. Oh, yeah, we're going against them next. Last time we won against them. Yeah, I'm getting my character pretty good. What? Oh, I think I have enough. Oh, we get that defense upgrade. Then we'll get some shooting. We'll get like 2 shooting upgrades. That'll be good. We need a shooting upgrade. And it also gets our overall up, so you know, then after that we get those 2 upgrades. We'll save for another shooting upgrade. How much does it cost again? How much does it cost for these? So don't need too much. Might get mid-range and layups. It's like 1,000. No, it's like, yeah, a little over 1,000. Don't want to go there. No. What? No, thank you. Looks like I don't have enough. We gotta do that in this episode at least. Got anything? Ooh, we do. Have 2 things. Two little upgrade. Okay. Fan bonus. It's on the outside. What do we got here? What's up? They say no matter what, I guess. All right. We have enough now? No, still don't have enough. Keep forgetting how much it is. Oh, we just needed this one event. That should be good. Oh, here, look at the endorsement. Endorsements are always good. $2K. Yes. Accept it. More contracts. Yay. Need more events. Got team practice day, which I'll do on our own. Then we'll go against the Hawk. Then we'll do this team practice. Then we'll do the Heat. Another team practice. Spalding event. Yeah.
Hey, yo!
Next up. Oh, some dudes just show up. Alright. I like to do the team practice on my own. Just gets annoying after a while, I guess you say. The fan's getting pretty high. Alright. Yep, we'll be getting those shooting upgrades. 65 overall. That actually looks pretty good. 65. Cost of only 38,000. It goes up pretty fast. So we got 2,688 now. So that's after we get these two up. There are 10 upgrades right there. Doesn't look like 10. Okay. 6. Oh wow, how much is this? 18. Agility goes up so much, I'll be running really fast. I guess I'll end the episode here. Next episode we'll continue on. We'll do, yeah. I feel like we're going to the season so fast.